Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi coming at you with another video. Today I'm super excited. The Men's Physique Olympia 2016 happened this past weekend and I was so stoked to watch it, as I'm sure all of you guys were if you're watching this video. Today we're going to take a look at the results. We're going to take a look at some of the competitors I think should have placed a little bit higher than they did, and probably going to get a little controversial, so I hope you guys enjoy. Stick around.
Gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Okay, so first off, if you guys don't know the results, we'll go ahead and show them to you. Everything I'm going to be showing you guys are pictures from Men's Physique Pick at Instagram. It's a wonderful page. I follow them. If you don't follow them already, go follow them. They put up amazing content and it's like super quick and like right as it happens. So that was pretty much my go-to for the Olympia this weekend last weekend since I wasn't in Vegas. So here's the top 5 right here. Want to go ahead and zoom in on that, teens? So, as I'm sure you've heard by now, Jaimie Potvin did defend his crown, and he is now 3 times Men's Physique champ. Honestly, I thought he looked better last year. I didn't think he was quite as conditioned as he was last year. Maybe he was just like I think a touch leaner, or maybe even just a little bit drier last year. But I thought he still deserved to win. He still looked really good. His posing was on point. His attitude, his physique, obviously. Second place, which I was actually super stoked about, was Ryan Terry. I've been saying for a while now that I thought that he embodied what the men's physique category is supposed to be. Supposed to be a beach body, an achievable looking physique, an athletic looking physique, and I'm stoked that he did as well as he did. Third place, Jaimie Potvin, I believe is his name, and he was kind of a guy that came out of nowhere, but I thought he looked really good on stage. He was super shredded. I think some of his proportions are a little bit exaggerated, like his lats are kind of out of control and his chest sags just a tiny bit, but he still really has an amazing physique in my opinion. Fourth place, honestly, I think he's way too big for the men's physique category, and same with fifth place. I mean, this guy, he looks like a bodybuilder to me. He doesn't have men's physique lines, and this picture honestly isn't even really doing it justice. He even looks like a lot more square and like bulky. I don't know how to explain it. And this is all based on pictures, guys. I mean, I've met some of these people in person, and I'm not saying that they don't have amazing physiques. I'm just judging it based on the men's physique category. If you go back and look at a video I did from last year, I was talking about when they announced the classic physique category, and I was talking about then, I mean, the president of the IFBB basically said, his exact words were, men's physique has gotten out of control with the size. We want to bring it back down. It's not what we wanted for the class and all that. And they were going to supposedly start judging it differently since they now have a classic physique category where they can push some of those bigger guys up to. But in my opinion, this year, based on the judging, nothing has really changed at all, really. I mean, I don't see anyone getting smaller. If anything, I think guys were pushing to get bigger, and they didn't push guys out of the category. They didn't really enforce anything, so I don't even know why he made that video, because there's fucking no point to it. So men's physique, in my opinion, they need to get like a judging. It needs to be way more consistent with their judging. Like, if you look at these 5 physiques, okay, so in theory, right, if you're going to judge top 5, if you look at the top 5 physiques, shouldn't they look very similar? Like, whatever they're judging men's physique off of, you would think that the top 5 look really similar, right? These guys look completely different. I mean, Buendia doesn't even have an oblique showing. Ryan Terry has like 75 abs. Jaimie Potvin has a 4-pack. This guy in 4th looks like he ate a football player, and the guy in 5th place is just massive too. You know, like, this is not a men's physique. This is, in my opinion, it's not men's physique. They have amazing bodies, but not men's physique guys. These 2 guys. Like, that's my opinion. This is just my opinion. Feel free to let me know your opinion in the comments below. I'm going to talk to you about what I think men's physique should be. Let me show you some people I think got slighted. First of all, George Brown, guys, in my opinion, I thought he looked absolutely amazing. Just going off photos, it's different when you're in person, but just going off photos, I think he could have won. I think he could have won the show. And if not, he deserved to be in top 5. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Look at those lines. He's got a really small waist. He's got a V taper. He's got those big shoulders, beautiful chest, perfect six-pack. You can see the obliques. I think it might have hurt him, the posing that he was doing. Maybe could have hurt him. I mean, if you want to pose like that, then go in classic physique. We have a category for it now. But I thought he looked absolutely incredible. Another guy that I thought always looks really, really good is Joe Mangy, I believe is his name. His physique is incredible. I mean, this right here, it looks very similar to Ryan Terry. The bottom pic here, teens, point down. Yeah, so this picture right here, I mean, he looks very similar to Ryan Terry there, in my opinion, except thicker and fuller. Maybe he could have been just a bit more shredded. Maybe on stage he looked a little bit soft. But, I mean, that's pretty insane, guys. That guy's physique is incredible. In my opinion, I think he could have easily been in top 5 going off these photos. And then another thing here, I said this last year. I've complained about him a lot. I don't understand why Jason Poston is even in men's physique. Honestly, he's got a good physique, but it's not a men's physique. I mean, his stomach is too thick. Look how thick his waist is. I mean, this is not men's physique, you know. He's just so big. And actually, there's a picture of him somewhere where he's standing next to Sadiq. Let's see, right here. Sadiq placed 3rd in classic physique, and you can see Jason is just as big, if not maybe bigger than Sadiq. So I'm sorry, Jason. I think it's about time you stepped up to classic physique, and honestly, I think you could do well there. And moving along, okay, yeah. So here's another example of the guy who got 5th place. I just think he's got an awesome physique, but I think it maybe be better served in classic physique. His lines are just too. He's just too thick and too bulky, in my opinion. I just don't think that belongs in men's physique. It's just too much. And let's see, a couple other guys. This guy is also, yeah, thank you. This is another guy, Jared, who is a really great athlete. He, I think, embodies what men's physique should be. He didn't come in looking his best in this show. As you can see, he just looks a little bit soft, I think, in that picture. Maybe his tan got a little washed out or something happened, but I've seen him look really, really good, and I think he's going to do well in the future. Jeff Side was another one. I think at the Stockholm Pro, he looked absolutely insane. If you look at these photos, he just looks a little bit soft. I don't think he came in his best. I think him trying to do like a mini bulk after his Stockholm Pro, where he had like 3 months to prep for the men's physique for the Olympia, I think was a mistake. And I think it kind of shows. I don't think he got lean enough, and I actually sent him a message and told him, I think about 2 weeks out, that he wasn't lean enough, in my opinion. And obviously he's got millions of followers, probably doesn't give a shit what I say, but yeah, I think if he would have came in a little bit leaner, I think he looks really, really good for men's physique. I think maybe he could use a little bit more back thickness, but I think that's what men's physique should be, more like that kind of a look. And yeah, as I said, I think Buendia could have came in just a little bit more shredded. I thought he looked better last year, but he still looked really, really good. Another thing, along with judging consistency, I think they really need to cap off the men's Physique Olympia at a smaller amount of competitors. I think there was like 41 men's physique competitors this year. In my opinion, if you're only going to place the top 15, then why are the rest of them there? I think it took 40 minutes for the guys to come out and do their individual routine just to see them lined up, or maybe even longer. It might have been 45 minutes just to announce each competitor. Like, what? What are you guys doing? Why are there that many competitors there? I say cap. It's supposed to be the best physiques in the world. It's supposed to be like the best competition in the world. Cap that shit off at like 20 or 25 people. Like, there's no need for us to watch 41 people come out and pose, in my opinion. Next, I think that there's got to be some sort of height and weight instated if they're going to get a judging criteria that is more uniform, because it can't just be a popularity contest. There's a lot of people that devote their entire lives to these competitions, and I think that just going off people who have large social media followers, people who have coaches that are renowned and known in the industry, and it can't be as biased as, in my opinion, it is. They really need to judge it based on the physique and based on the criteria that they set forward in the category. And I don't think that there's any way you can really do that unless you have some sort of height and weight limitations, or else people can like look like they can compete in classic physique and compete in men's physique, and what's the point of having two categories at that point? So yeah, there you go, guys. That's my take on kind of the whole Olympia thing. I thought it was freaking amazing. I love how popular men's physique is, and also the streaming that they did for the Olympia. You guys really need to get that together, because I could not watch it. Like, I literally couldn't watch it. And then another place was trying to stream it live online, and they ended up telling them, hey, you can't stream it live online. So I couldn't even watch it live online, and I think that's kind of sad. For men's physique and for the Olympia, and as big as bodybuilding is, you really need to have some solid live streaming. I'd be happy to pay for it, to watch it in HD, whatever you guys need to do, but get some shit together and get that out there so people can watch it. But yeah, there you go. Let me know what you guys think below. Tell me who your number one choice is. Do you think they got the top 5 right? Do you think there were people who got slighted? Do you think I'm way off base? Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you want more videos like this, let me know. I love talking about this kind of stuff and sharing. And yeah, thank you again to Men's Physique Pick for providing amazing content. Definitely check them out if you haven't. Congrats to Jeremy and Ryan and the top 5. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
It's crazy sometimes thinking you can own a piece of the world. It's just flowing.